Alright, back at it again with more old memes and grid. Whoo boy. So I went and got some water. I ate some fucking Cheetos earlier. They actually have like white cheese Cheetos, which are, supposedly better for you. I mean, they're still fucking chips, but you know what I mean. And I ate some crunchy ones. They have crunchy ones now. And that was a mistake because now my tongue feels like it's a fucking battlefield. Feels all scarred up and shit. I hate it. So let's go ahead and do some mod series of this LMP1. Oh god, we have to go to Donington. I'm gonna commit seppuku! Yay! You know we're gonna use the Audi because it's the best fucking car in the entire game. It's fast as fuck. I went 261 miles an hour in this motherfucker. It's fast as fuck. Did I mention it's fast as fuck? I have like a little bit of water left. I'm gonna drink it right now. I went 12 races, winning in a row.
This is the driver to beat. He won the title last season.
He drove for Swiss Spirit.
Le Mans Series races are split into 4 separate classes. Just worry
Holy
about
shit, I'm starting on pole? What kind of fucking topsy-turvy world is this? That has to be the first time I've started on pole in a race. Like, it can't, it has to be. Oh good, it's the good Donington too. I'm just now realizing. Not only did they give me pole, they gave me the good Donington. The one that's like the proper direction. Nonetheless, I will still go off the track like a complete dumbass. Doesn't matter though. I don't know why, but in my brain, the guy that's right behind me, I just saw like Sebastian Bourdais.
I'm now directly behind you.
Thanks for fucking giving me that information that I didn't really need. Alright. We're very close, actually, to finishing this game. I thought that I wasn't too far from it, but, I mean, we're not too far. Just
You're fourth in
3
your
more.
class. One more place and you'll get in the top
2 more actual normal like little things like this, and then we're gonna be going to do the world championship stuff. So very, very exciting. After this race, I'm gonna check to make sure that OBS is recording because I had a little bit of an issue there for a second. Hadn't had it before, where it wasn't like capturing right. Like it wasn't recognizing there was a game running, which usually is a weird thing. I think I just did some stuff out of order. They kind of fucked with it, so just gonna alt tab after I finish this race and double check. It'll take like 2 seconds, but you know. So yeah, I'm excited to, I get excited to get stuff done. You know, I don't like, and it helps that I'm getting this stuff done ahead of time, like making sure that I get all this stuff, get some, sessions done and cut those out and all that stuff. Because since I'm going to be going back to school here in a few months in August, like mid-August I think, mid-late August, it's going to be very important for me to have stuff done so that I won't have to rush myself to have Let's Play stuff done. And if I have a whole big long backlog of videos, then I won't have to focus on this, and I can use my free time to focus on NR stuff and get that stuff done. Because as much as I'd like to get ahead on NR stuff, I don't know. It's just a lot of work to get a weekend of races done. Like it's just a lot longer. I'm trying to get into a kind of a way of doing more little goofy. That turn is, I don't know. It's very deceptive for me right now. I'm just noticing we're racing a guy named Bob. Didn't notice this was the 1960s. Oh, Fletcher's behind him. He's blocking Fletcher all the way down the track. What a bastard. Just cut this corner a little bit. Oh, Fletcher's going to get second place. Good. Make that money for me, bitch. Jesus. I mean, I only have $42 million. I need more. And plus the teams are ranked based on how much money we make. So, the more money you make, the better. Almost biffed it.
Great job. That was a close finish.
Was it? Let's see here. Yep, it is capturing. It probably just froze up for you guys. Whoops. 2 people DNF. 2 Oh, they DNF because they're GT cars, and they're probably super far behind us because we're a lot faster than they are. I forget that they even put them in the fucking race. I don't see the point. Oh, shit, that means that, like, in the new grid, they'll be able to have, like, way more cars. Like, we'll probably actually have proper Le Mans races with, like, actual, you know, not having two cars in LMP1 when you're driving a GT2 car. That'll be, like, sick.
This driver's slump is about to end. Don't underestimate him.
Ooh, I've never heard of him before, but sure. I think his last name was...
4 separate classes. Just worry about beating the cars in your class.
Why do you tell me that every single fucking time? I don't... now I know why I muted them. And there's another thing, and it's kind of funny. It's actually very funny, and it will be funny when I play the game. Whenever you boot up Dirt 3, and whenever you complete the first event, if you get like a podium or you get like a podium, you do well in it. I think because like that game focuses mostly on just getting podiums, not just. Yeah, you better be sorry. Like this game focuses on you needing to win everything, but that game focuses more on just completing events and getting podiums. So it's really obnoxious because there's like 3 characters that help you. They're like they talk to you and stuff. And one of them's like a super like, yeah, dude, like one of those kind of characters. And whenever you complete an event, the very first event you complete, whenever you boot the game back up, he will always say something along the lines of, "Oh man, that was awesome. You should upload it on YouTube." And I'm like, when I first heard it, I'm like, that's gonna be very on the nose for when I play this for the channel. And he does it without fail every single time. The very first event you do, the very first one you win. Not even like the entire event. Like if it's like a 3-stage event, like the first stage you complete, like if it's a rally, and there are like 3 stages to it. The first one you complete, like if you finish like in the top 3, he's like, "Yo, that was really good. You should put it up on YouTube." I'm like, why do you do this every time? So like it's gonna be very obvious. I mean, it's already gonna be obvious that I start a new session because I do an intro every time I start a new session. But you're gonna notice it because he's gonna say it every time, every single time. I'm like, yeah, I'm putting it on YouTube. I put a lot of shit on YouTube. Like, what the fuck, dude? Why does he say that every time? Oh man, I hope like the there hasn't been a whole lot about it. I should look up more. I'm pretty sure there are a few videos on the new grid. I hope that like there's like pre-race stuff like where like he does in this, where like your crew chief guy is like, yeah, this guy's good, but like I hope it's a little bit better and he's just not like talking out his ass about a lot of guys, because I think it's just kind of random. You know, there's not like there are drivers in this game where it's just like, yeah, that guy, and there's what he says about them really doesn't come true. Like I want to say like this guy's about to break out of a slump, and then that driver is like really good in that race. I think that'd be a lot cooler. And I imagine if that is a thing, he'd probably mention your rival. Because supposedly you have rivals, like, and it's actually a thing where they actually actively try and are like actively aggressive against you, blocking you, running into you, and stuff like that. And they said that if teammates don't like you, supposedly it's kind of like a total team control thing. You can get your teammates to block for you or move out of the way and stuff like that. And if they like you, they'll be incredibly loyal to you and like actually do that stuff without question. But if they're not loyal to you and they kind of don't like you, they'll just ignore you. And I think that's really cool. I think that game is going to be really good. I'm so happy that Grid is coming back to a place like this like the original. I genuinely can't like that. That's exactly what I wanted. Like if they could only just make a new Dirt that's like Dirt 2 and how Dirt 2 was set up, with all the drivers kind of talking and all that stuff, and add Gymkhana and add like new types of events and things like that, and just have that very casual leisure kind of style and that customizability. Which, like I said, I assume Dirt 4 is like that. I'm taking this cone with me. It's mine now. Come cone. Oh, I didn't see that cone come back down. Did you? I think that cone got launched to space. Those guys don't have any sponsors. Good on them for qualifying first and second. See the LMP2 cars. So like, I hope they're like in New Grid, like we don't have this. Like we have like maybe like 8 LMP1 and like 8 LMP2 and then like 8 GT1. You know, I think like a PS4 could do that. It could handle that. And this game's from like 2006, so it was probably a bit of a struggle for them to get as many cars as they probably wanted. Or they just didn't want to have the game use up that many assets. Or maybe they couldn't, like I said. I'm going to go to Illumination.com and see what they do.
He knows this track like the back of his hand. Watch him.
Good for him.
Cars in Le Mans Series races are split into 4 separate classes. Just worry
Illumination.com.
about beating the cars in your class.
It's loading. Autocar Electrical is what came up. I typed in Illumination.com and Autocar Electrical is what...
Right, sorry. Don't just sit there. Race.
You guys fucking kidding me? All of you suck. Every single one of you. All of you.
Cars in Le Mans Series races
Shut
are split into
the
4 separate
fuck
classes.
up about
Worry
Le
about beating the
Mans.
cars in your class.
I know. Shut up. Jesus. Holy shit. You absolute fruit cup.
I am right
Also, there's a
behind
pretty
you.
nice pilot. Pilot? No. What was that fucking... The fucking... I forgot what that's... not pilot. Ooh, fuck. Got a little loose there. The orange circle thing that's like a fuel. The light blue car back there. It was... I didn't know that sponsor was in this game. Oh, fuck. Alright, cool. Moving on. Hey, asshole. Wait, there he is.
I have a lead.
That's him. That's the car. That's the car that has a sponsor. Come back. I need to get a closer look at your car so I can remember the name of the sponsor. Not a real big fan of that blue with the orange. Like it's not that bad. It's kind of like a silvery blue. Kind of dig it. Well, with this communist car right here with like the red and the star. I mean, it's a yellow star, so I guess it's not really a communist car. I just see a star, and I'm like, communism. I don't know why.
It looks like a driver has spun out. That's
No.
Harold Fremont.
Oh, but he's supposed to be like the god. He's the goat. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, please just do what you always do. Let's see, hold on. What is your sponsor? Golf. That's it. Why did I say pilot? It's Golf. Didn't know Golf was in this game. Had to be careful there, because if I overshot the corner and touched him, we would have linked together and went into the wall and became one with just everything. Excuse me, dickweed. Or your unsponsored car. I'm sure it's a fucking pain to run a LMP1 car with no sponsorship, but you know, I'm gonna have to ask you to fuck off. Oh man, I'm having a lot of fun. This is going way better than any of the last few recording sessions. That was dangerous. Where's Fletcher at? Oh god, I'm in the grass. I like this car. This gold car. It's pretty sick.
You're 4th in your class.
Oh.
One more place and you'll get the top 3.
Alright, I have transformed into my superior mode. Where I'm an open wheel car now. And I have way more grip, obviously. Oh, hey, I have Michelin tires, too. Cool. Look at this fucking Tokyo Drift dude. Fucking, what a legend. Sorry, it just threw me off. I think he was supposed to spin out, but he just said no. It's one of the unsponsored cars. What an absolute, like, gritty McGrit man. Like, that's just true grit. Is it Mark Webber up there? That's how gritty he is. Alright, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to take a mulligan there. Because that was a dumb thing. See, look at my open wheel car. I don't know why the shadow is like that, or whatever. But yeah, just, you know, you shed some body parts and you just become an open wheel car and you just drive better. That's how that works, right? Hit up in front of him, he slams on brakes. Excuse me, could you not? Alright, now let's try and chase Fletcher down with like maybe 2 corners left. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like
Currently second in your class.
dive this bitch down on in there. I might can. Hold on, let's see if we can do it. Go, go, go!
That's the
Fuck.
result. I won. That was
Oh,
great
fuck off.
driving. You took
I had half a car. Jesus. Well, I had a fucking run there at the end, though. Ignore the fact that I cut like 2 corners to manage it, but, you know. Chamberlain Synergy. What the fuck kind of name is that? Guess it's better than G-Force. Which I'm pretty sure is that... Ain't that movie about the hamsters? The secret agent hamsters? Or whatever?
the current event leader.
Shirama.
One to beat.
Wait, he's leading the event?
Series races are
I thought I was
split
leading the
into
event.
4 separate classes. Just worry about beating the cars in your class.
Who thought it was a good idea to like make him say that every single time? I know what Le Mans races are. I know what Le Mans races are without you telling me what they are. Most people that probably play Grid are like, yeah, I know what Le Mans races are. So it's races where they have like different classes of cars, and it's like usually like over a 12-hour to 24-hour period. But like this motherfucker is just like, yeah, I think we should just tell them that every time. It's like the drifting thing. I'm surprised they don't just tell you, it's like, this is called a race where you drive a high-performance vehicle around a course for a number of laps to attempt to beat your opponents
You're leading your class.
by completing the 3 laps in the fastest time possible and being ahead of everyone. This is what we call a motor sport. It's where a bunch of team of people that build race cars get together and compete against one another. Hence the motor sport word. It's like, yeah, kind of figured that, but, you know, thanks for explaining it to me. I had no idea what the fucking motorsport was, you know. I don't even know what a fucking tire is. And could you explain that to me? Well, a tire is a thing that they put on a car to make it, like, able to actually go. That was a lot less eloquent. So you really fell apart there when you started trying to explain tires. Michelin. Yeah, how ironic. How coincidental. Michelin right there as I start to try and talk about tires. Oh, God, overcooked it in dirt. This ain't sprint cars. This track is not used very much, I feel like. I feel like this track is... You don't go to this track very often at all. It's one of the tracks you go to in the early game where you're doing the contracts to get money to fix the Mustang. But, like, you don't come to this track very often. Hey, Fletcher, fuck off, bud. Or I'll cut your pay again. I mean, I have so much money. I should see if I could hire a better teammate. Like, one better than Fletch. It'd be very difficult to do, but I think I could do it. I have the money, and the power, and the desire. Like, I'm sick of his snarky ass. So let's go ahead and get a better teammate after this, or attempt to get a better teammate. I might come crawling back to Fletcher after I make like 12 bucks and get paid in beer tickets or something. But, you know, why not? We've had him for a while. It's time for us to move on. You know, it's time for him to move on. He can go back to whatever team it was that he was on before this that he had not nearly as much success with. But, you know, whatever. It's not like I gave him all the opportunities in the world. Definitely didn't give him the opportunity to drive some of the best cars ever. Definitely wasn't me. Definitely was not me. He definitely doesn't have just me to thank for his success and his millions and millions of dollars that he makes. Even though he's shit at prototype cars, but he, for some reason, is great at this.
You managed to win with everything intact. Way to go.
I've never heard that one before. There's probably a reason for that. Because I very rarely win races without having a part of my car falling off. Damn, we beat Fletcher by only 4 points. That mean we finished 1-2 in every event? Yeah, we did finish 1-2 in every event. He just won the 3rd race, and I won all the other ones. Yee yee.
Well done, Crash. Cha-ching. More money in the bank.
Ooh, Perrin Momo Italy, lastminute.com. Fuck yeah, lastminute.com. What's lastminute.com will give us? Ooh. Get that pink on there. Momo just wants us to finish the race. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck out of here. Give me that Momo. That Momo money. What else we got? Oh, that's shit. Oh, fuck you. We got that Momo money. We don't need anything else. Teammate. Fire and replace. We can go wherever. We can hire the best of the best. Jamie Christopher, Ron Martin, or Tadao Kurosawa. This dude, Jamie Christopher, is evidently a goddamn king.
Good
Yeah, so
choice.
let's hire.
He'll serve us well.
I would hope so. He fucking has like the best ratings and everything, and like his aggression is only slightly lower, and his awareness is only slightly lower than that. So, you know.
24 hours of Le Mans.
Suck my dong. Ain't doing that today, ain't doing it tomorrow, ain't doing it next week. Let's see where we finished. Oh, we're 144. He is 55th. He is actually below Fletcher, who was back at Yellowbrook Motorsports. Or Yellowbrook Motors. So he is like the most expensive guy we can get. I don't know if there's anybody we could... I could have probably just went to the rankings. We finished 21st that season. Fucking Raven West still finished first, right ahead of Illumination
Get ready. The
by
season starts
a
here.
whole fucking $5 million. I'm curious about something, though. Let's go to drive rankings, and let's go all the way to the top. And see who the highest ranked guy we can hire is. Rick Scott's the #1 driver. Who's David Cooper? His specialty is touring cars. His rank is global. So David Cooper. Is that the highest? That's the guy I could... No, that's not that guy. His rank is expert. Hans Fischer. We could hire Hans. I remember him, but he's inconsistent as fuck, and his specialty is Club GT, so I don't really think I want anything to do with him. Oh, Tony White. Ooh. He's an expert. Eddie Ross. He's a Illumination driver. Classic Muscle is his best trash for Illumination. We can still away a Illumination driver. Bill Foster. Hey, I could get my brother from another mother with the same last name. Ron Martin. That's one of the guys we could have hired. Oh, we can't hire Scott Jensen? I'd be all the way in on hiring Scott Jensen. Yeah, I don't think... I think that dude that ranked... I think we got to go with the guy that ranked 15th. I should have done this originally, but, you know, I didn't... Oh, no, he ranked 6th. Hell yeah. Hire this guy.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
want
nuts
to...
about him.
Jamie Chris...
It's not my call.
Bitch, he is like the 6th ranked driver in the world. If he sucks, I'll give him 5 races. If he sucks, we'll worry about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, alright? Anyway,
Look, if you're
let's go
going to
run an
race,
endurance race
you
with
need
our
a
new
car.
friend. A Lola or a Courage? Well, it looks like the Lola is better. It costs $500,000 more dollars, so, you know. Alright, new teammate. Ignore the fact he'd be a best teammate. 50 podiums. 50 podiums is what this new dude has to contend with, even though he's like ranked like 50 spots ahead of where Fletcher was.
This guy's the driver voted most likely to surprise you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Just me specifically? Like, just me? He's like, what guy will...
Races are split into 4 separate classes.
He's
Just
still
worry
doing
about
it.
beating the cars in your class.
Still telling me about that. Wonder if David will talk. Some of the guys don't actually, like, talk.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah, he talks. He ran into me. I don't know who I was hit by that knocked me into the turn there, but whatever. Oh, it was that guy. Oh my god, this car turns like...
Rear view, you're just behind me.
Oh god, he's super Scottish. Alright, David. Okay. Pull it together.
I just spun out.
You did? David, you're right there. Is that not you anymore? I'm confused. He said he spun out, but I don't think he spun out. He's still in front of me. I think the game broke. I think he was supposed to spin out, but he is just so good that he just said, no, I'm overriding the game trying to make me spin out. Well, that guy spun out. RIP to him.
Keep your head up, mate. I'm right behind you.
No, you're in front of me. Ow. Fuck.
Scrape, but we're still in the
These cars, this car is not fun to drive. It is not nearly as good as the LMP1. As the Audi. Pretty sure that's what I was driving, right? Like, and you can tell this car's not fun to drive because of the way it's fucking shaped. It looks like a fucking just stupid car.
third in your class. Well
Okay, thank God I ain't gotta catch those two guys there. For some reason, in their own class, just two guys.
you got your teammate right behind.
They're fast, or three guys, I'm sorry. They're fast as fuck, though. Woo!
You're currently second in your class.
Yes, thank you. I can count. I can assume that I'm second based on the fact you said I was third and then I passed someone. Alright, I'm kind of getting a handle on this car now. Cooper's pretty good, but I feel like Fletch would be leading the race, you know? I feel like the Fletch man would be leading the race. Go ahead and hop those curbs. And by curbs, I mean that dirt. You want to spin out, buddy? I kind of want to get a 1-2. Ignore my corner cutting. Don't worry about it. Nobody fucking asked you. I am the corner cut king. Bow before me. Yeah, it's just three dudes running out by themselves out there. I cannot get these corners down. This car does not turn the way the way the Audi does. Which means the Audi is like I said, the fucking best car in the game, apparently. So I'm guessing that this car is not as good. Or I'm not driving it the way I should be, because I feel like I go into the corner and it just understeers like that. Motherfucker! God damn it! Yeah, I don't like this car.
Cars in Le Mans series races are
Shut the fuck up. Shut up! I know, Le Mans cars. Fucking classes, yeah, woo, yay, classes. Like, seriously?
teammate directly behind you.
You're in front of me. Good attempt, though. It just doesn't turn. I don't know how. And I feel like I'm going way too slow anyway. But I slow up and the car doesn't turn. So I slow up more and I get past. Like, what am I meant to be doing different here? It's all the curse of Fletcher. I fired him, hired a guy, and then I fired that guy and hired a new guy, and now I just can't even drive.
You're currently second in your class.
Very much aware. There we go. Alright. Come on, dude. I need you to not suck. Hey guys, can we switch cars? Because y'all's is a lot better than mine.
You're leading your class.
Oh, fuck me. 6 ways till Sunday. Look how much fucking faster they are. I did make that one little mistake and they just took off. This car handles worse than the fucking Aston Martin that I drove earlier. Still better than the fucking Spiker. Don't. Nope, fuck you. Suck one. Die in a fire. Go away. Really, dude? You're in like 4th in our class. Get with it. No. 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 Yeah, you better back out of it, bitch. Ha-ha! Okay. Turns out, when you come off grass on that asphalt and you immediately accelerate, the tires just spin like they've never spun before. There we go. That's much better. Much, much better. I really need to not do that on the last lap because I don't want to lose the race in the last corner on the last lap. Like, the AI go around this corner so much faster than I can. I don't know how the hell they're getting where they're getting that grip from. Although I'm hitting some of these areas, going through some of these parts of the track a lot faster than they are. Sorry, I had to concentrate so I didn't spin out because I kind of want to save my flashback for when I inevitably die in the last corner. Go away. No one asked you to be here. Well, I asked you to be here, Cooper, but, you know. Yeah, I love these grid physics where Le Mans cars are just drifting around. Alright, so I think we're pretty safe now. Oh, almost fucked it. There we go.
Good work, but you missed a podium finish.
Bitch, we won our class. Shut up. Look, what do you want from me?